Welcome. In this day and age, articles and social media are designed to take advantage of your emotions. When we see or hear something that is contrary to our core values or understanding, we tend to not listen or argue otherwise because our emotional response takes over. This is called emotional reasoning. This video is all about how emotion influences our thinking process and decision-making, and how we can learn to reflect on our emotional responses. Emotions are a huge part of our life, and naturally, they impact how we select, interpret, and react to certain information. Emotion in the context of emotional intelligence and empathy is a valuable element of our thinking process. When we interpret information in a social context that considers how we or others feel with certain decisions, we are more likely to make decisions that benefit us and those around us. However, when our emotions take over the thinking process, we may lose sight of what is important and are not able to maintain an objective point of view. When we fall into emotional reasoning, we come to the conclusion that something has to be true based on our emotional reaction, maybe even despite contrary evidence. The stronger the emotion, the more difficult it is to take a step back and reflect on the perceptional truth. Especially fear and anger have long been instrumentalized to manipulate masses, and conspiracy theories as well as fake news thrive on this concept. But also in our everyday and professional life, we often find ourselves in situations in which our emotions get the better of us. When that happens, we may perceive a situation as more threatening than it is. Did that coworker just laugh at me? Or do not pursue opportunities because we fear the effort or the consequences. I am never going to make it. But there is one magic word that will help you uncover if your perception of a situation or information may be emotionally tinted. Why? By asking yourself why you think or feel like you do, and by repeatedly re-inquiring until you get to the root of it, you are able to figure out if your reaction or decision is based on objective facts or on subjective emotion. How about you? Are you a master over your emotions, or are you rather relying on your gut feeling? Just remember that emotions are a valid and often important element of our decision-making process. But at least once in a while, be sure to keep them in check by critically reflecting if they are rooted in objective, evidence-based facts or they are artificially inflated by emotional triggers. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy our other resources that support your critical and creative thinking skills.